Hey YouTube, it's Budget Bug Out. A lot of y'all have seen my different everyday carry product reviews as well as my everyday carry pocket dump videos. If you haven't, be sure after you watch this video check out the links in the description box below if you'd like to see those videos. But in my most recent pocket dump video, I show y'all that I'm carrying the SOG PowerLock multi-tool. Now multi-tools, they, as the name implies, have a multitude of different uses. I wouldn't consider a Swiss Army knife a multi-tool, even though it has multiple tools in them. But this variety of multi-tools is very similar to Leatherman's. So for those of you who maybe you've heard of Leatherman, we're just not familiar with the term multi-tool, basically that's what this is. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The sheath itself is made out of a ballistic nylon. It seems to have very good construction and seems to be very durable, rugged, especially compared to the Leathermans, which kind of really withers on you pretty quickly. I also like the fact that another thing that this has compared to a Leatherman is that it has the ability to be put on a belt and taken off with these. You don't need to take the belt off to take the sheath off. Moving along, as you can see, it has Velcro closing. Here's the power lock. The way that this opens, well, first off, let's go over the specs. The specs, it is 4.6 inches long and it weighs 9.6 ounces. Another one thing, the first thing you can see is that it does have a ruler implemented, or I should say integrated into the handles. I'll be going over some more tools that are in this as well, but let's go ahead and let's just talk about how it does open. It is a one-handed opener. You can just flip it out like you do a butterfly knife, for those of you who are familiar with how that works. So you can open it and close it with one hand. I do like that option. This is one of the few multi-tools out there in the market that can be opened with one hand, so that's a plus for sure. The gears on this, not only does it allow for a smooth opening and closing, but it's a force multiplier. This is something that's known as the compound leverage technology. It is patented by SOG. It's pretty cool. It will multiply the force that you put on the handles to what is applied in the pliers themselves. I do like the fact that it has such a fine point on the pliers compared to something like the previously reviewed Victorinox Spirit. I just think that adds to the versatility of this. I think that it's really awesome how long the pliers are, as well as how long the hardwire clippers are. You got some grippers in there as well to kind of grab nuts, bolts, that kind of thing to turn them. And underneath the gears we have some hardwire crimpers and blasting cap crimpers as well. So pretty cool, very versatile. Would be great for military industrial uses for sure. Let's go ahead and dive into the different tools. First off, the little handle guard. It does add an extra step to pulling out a tool compared to some of its competitors, but it also adds to the ergonomics of it as well. So this is less expensive than some of its competitors as well. So that is something to note, that there will be things that you might not necessarily like, but you are paying less. So just kind of keep that in mind. One of the things that I don't like is, as I'm showing you, that if you grab one tool, more than one of them comes out. Sometimes in order to grab a tool, and you'll see that in the next handle, is that you have to grab other tools to pull one of them out. This version of it is the SOG V-Cut, and the V-cut, instead of scissors, this has a this is basically a device where you can cut, you know, maybe heavy nylon webbing, paracord, things of that nature. It also has a 1/4 driver, so you can switch this out. There's a little bit extender. You can add onto this and have, you know, different drivers that you can switch in and out. So you can have you know, different torque wrenches, etc., that you can have on you if that's something that you want. We also have a bottle opener, as well as a partially serrated blade, also known as a combo edge. I do like having the ability to have both serrations and plain edge. And the next, one of the things I do notice is that it does have something that's known as a PowerLock. Of course, it's probably going to work now. No, it's not. It isn't. Okay. This I'm having trouble with getting the V-cut to stay secured in here. You see how that won't, see how this is designed, it's called a PowerLock because it's designed to lock this up. I can show you how it works with another tool. It doesn't seem to be working with that one either. It works on the other handle. So that's one of the cons that I immediately noticed, that it's really not living up to its namesake, which is kind of unfortunate. I'll show you it will work with this one. See how it locks up, and then in order to unlock it, you just press down on this. You just compress right here, and then it will release this. But this is a nail file, for those of you who didn't notice. It has a coarse edge on one side, which is actually this side, and a fine edge on the other, and it's a 3-sided edge. Sorry guys, I'm bumping the tripod right here. It's a 3-sided edge, so it does, you can use this for grooving as well. Moving along, as you can see, in order to get a tool such as the Phillips head, which is what I often use multi-tools for, I have to pull out all of these tools in order to get to the one that I want. So that is something that isn't my favorite way to access the different tools that I need, but you know, it is what it is. Here we have a can opener, Phillips head. Oh, there's also a flathead right here. Another flathead, different sizes obviously. An owl, so I really like owls. This has an edge to it, a sharpened edge, so I like that as well. And we have a double-toothed wood saw, and this saw is going to be better for pulling rather than pushing and pulling, just because of the design of it. I don't know if I mentioned, but I do like the nail flick. It's a lot easier to access these tools than it is the Victorinox nail flicks. I do like the design of that. I think they did well with that. Here's a little lanyard, so you can put a little string in here, pull this out of a bag easier if that is something that you want. So those are all of the different tools that are in the SOG PowerLock. I also mentioned some of the pros and cons as well as I went through this. Who I recommend this for, I think this would be good for people who are military, maybe some people who are in the IT department at your jobs. You know, maybe you have a job where you need to have a powerful pliers. You have an industrial type of job, this would be good for you guys. Who I wouldn't say this is for, just basically be just someone who doesn't want basically to have a multi-tool on them. Maybe if you think this is too heavy, 9.6 ounces, then yeah, I wouldn't recommend that you get this. Maybe you could get a smaller multi-tool. You can get maybe a Leatherman Juice, or you can get, you know, just a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. But for people like me who don't mind having something on their belt, you know, especially if I'm wearing a belt that's made out of nylon, more of a tactical belt, I don't feel the weight of this on me. So, but that is something that I've heard people whine about, if I'm being honest. But yeah, the weight really hasn't been an issue. I really like the fact that it opens one-handed in such a cool fashion, in my opinion. Anyways, guys, so this has been my review of the SOG PowerLock. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what other multi-tools you'd like to see reviewed. Also, if there are any other SOG products, be sure to let me know. One last thing to note is that the SOG multi-tools are, at least this variety, and I'm sure the other ones are too, but they do have a lifetime warranty compared to the Leatherman, which is, oops, sorry, it's not Leatherman. The Leatherman, which is just a 25-year warranty. So, so that is something worth considering. You're only paying, you know, around $50 for this, and you can have it for a lifetime. It's also easily, you can easily replace the tools in it as well, using the little torque bits, hex drivers. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless.